right, we've all heard the term pH, either in doing maintenance on a swimming pool or in health and beauty care products that claim to be pH balanced. Well, what does actually pH stand for? Well, what pH actually represents is the concentration of protons in water. So the concentration of protons in water can vary from 1 molar down to 10 times 10 to the minus 14 molar. So these numbers can get quite complicated. So in order to actually use them in calculations, make it easier to use, we actually use pH. What pH actually is the minus log of the proton concentration equals the pH. Now, based on this equation, we've come up with a pH scale in water. For pH 7 and below, we have our acidic conditions. These contain, for instance, like lemon juice, carbonated beverages, oranges are all acidic compounds. Now, above pH 7, what's called basic, like your ammonia solution or Drano, or most cleaning products are actually basic solutions. Now, to better understand, let's actually figure out the pH of water. Pure water has a proton concentration of 1.0 times 10 to the minus 7 molar. Now, we plug this into the equation, minus log of 1.0 times 10 to the minus 7 molar. We're left with a pH of 7. So what is the pH of a solution? Well, let's try these two practice problems. When we come back, we'll actually go through these in more detail and see if you got the correct answer. All right, now what is the solution? What is the pH of a solution of 0.25 molar HCl? Well, plug it into the pH equation. Minus log of 0.25 equals 0.60 pH. Now, what is the concentration of protons in a solution of sodium hydroxide with a pH of 11.2? All right, well, this one's a little bit tricky. We actually used a little bit of algebra to rearrange the equation. So concentration of pH equals the minus 10 to the minus 11.2. We're left with 6.31 times 10 to the minus 12 molar.